If you knew your friend was in trouble before they called, if you canceled plans at the last minute and later found out you avoided an accident, if you can predict what people are about to say seconds before they say it, you're not lucky, you're not guessing, you're psychic, and your abilities are activating right now. Let me describe exactly what's been happening to you. You're thinking about someone you haven't spoken to in years, and within minutes they text you. Not hours later, not days later, minutes. You're about to make a decision, and suddenly you know the right answer. Not because you analyzed it, not because someone told you, you just know. You walk into a situation and instantly sense something is wrong, even though everything appears fine on the surface. And later you find out you were absolutely right. You have dreams that show you future events, conversations you haven't had yet, problems that haven't happened yet, and then days or weeks later, they happen exactly as you saw them. At first, you dismissed these as coincidences, good timing, lucky guesses, but they keep happening more frequently, more accurately, more undeniably. And now you're starting to wonder, am I developing psychic abilities? The answer is yes, but not in the way you think. What Dolores Cannon discovered will completely change how you understand what's happening to you. Dolores Cannon spent 45 years working with people under deep hypnosis, accessing information from their higher consciousness. And one of the most consistent patterns she found in awakening souls was this: they begin experiencing what Dolores called spontaneous knowing. Here's what she discovered. You're not developing psychic abilities, you've always had them. Before you incarnated into this body, you existed as pure consciousness, unlimited, all-knowing, beyond time and space. But when you came into human form, a veil was placed over your consciousness. You forgot your abilities, you forgot your true nature. You became convinced that the only way to know something is through your 5 physical senses. But that was never true. Your soul has access to infinite information. It exists outside of linear time, so it can perceive past, present, and future simultaneously. It can read energy, it can sense truth, it can communicate telepathically. These abilities never went away, they were just sleeping. And now, during the shift, as Earth's frequency rises and your DNA activates, that veil is thinning. The abilities that have always been there are starting to come back online. Dolores called this process psychic reactivation, and she found that it happens in stages. The first stage, claircognizance, clear knowing. That sudden, unexplainable sense that you just know something without logic, without evidence, without explanation. That's not intuition in the way most people think of it. That's your soul speaking, and you're finally able to hear it. Let me explain what's actually happening on an energetic level. Your consciousness operates on multiple levels simultaneously. Level 1, physical mind. This is your everyday waking consciousness, the part of you that thinks in words, processes logic, analyzes information. This is the slowest level of knowing. Level 2, subconscious mind. This stores your memories, your conditioning, your emotional patterns. It processes information faster than your conscious mind, which is why you sometimes feel things before you can think them. Level 3, higher self or soul consciousness. This is the part of you that exists beyond your body, beyond this lifetime. It has access to the Akashic records, the energetic database of all information, past, present, and future. This is where true intuition comes from. For most of your life, levels 1 and 2 have been the only ones you could access. Your higher self was always there, always communicating, but you couldn't hear the transmission. But now, suddenly, the radio is working, and you're picking up clear signals. Your higher self has been broadcasting to you your entire life. You just couldn't receive the transmission until now. These intuition spikes you're experiencing, those are downloads from your higher self, information flowing from your soul consciousness into your physical awareness. And the more you pay attention, the more you trust it, the stronger the signal becomes. Now, not all intuitive knowing manifests the same way. Let me describe 4 types and see which one matches your experience. Type 1, the instant knowing. You meet someone and instantly know their character. You're presented with an opportunity and immediately know if it's right, no analysis needed. This is pure claircognizance. Information downloads in a fraction of a second, complete and certain. This type often feels like a hit in your chest or solar plexus. Type 2, the warning system. You get an uncomfortable feeling about a person, place, or situation, and later find out you were right to avoid it. You cancel plans for no reason and discover you dodged something negative. This is your higher self protecting you by giving you advance warning of potential danger or misalignment. Type 3, the prophetic flash. You have a sudden vision, eyes open or closed, of something that hasn't happened yet. It might be a full scene or just a flash of an image, a face, a feeling. Days or weeks later, that exact scenario unfolds. This combines claircognizance with clairvoyance. You're accessing future timelines. Type 4, the body knowing. You don't think the answer, you feel it in your body. Your stomach drops when something is wrong. Your heart opens when something is right. Your body becomes the translator for information your soul is receiving energetically. This is somatic intuition. Which type resonates most with you? Many people experience multiple types. If you're experiencing these intuition spikes, there are likely other signs happening simultaneously. Let me list them, see how many you recognize. Sign 1, you're having déjà vu constantly. You walk into situations that feel like you've lived them before, because you have. In dreams, in visions, in other timelines. Your consciousness is moving fluidly between past, present, and future now. Sign 2, you can tell when people are lying, even when they're convincing. Your intuition picks up on the energetic mismatch between their words and their true state. You can't be fooled anymore because you're reading energy, not just language. Sign 3, you keep saying things right before they happen. You mention someone's name and they walk in. You comment on something and it occurs within hours. You're speaking things into manifestation because your consciousness is synchronized with unfolding reality. Sign 4, animals and children are drawn to you. They can sense your expanding awareness. They trust you instinctively because your energy field is clear and high frequency. Animals especially are drawn to psychically awakening people. Sign 5, you're having more vivid, memorable dreams. Dreams filled with symbols, messages, visitations from guides or deceased loved ones. Your dream state is becoming a primary channel for intuitive information. Sign 6, you hear your name called, but no one's there. Or you hear music, voices, guidance. Your clairaudience is opening alongside your claircognizance. You're beginning to hear beyond the physical realm. Sign 7, you get information in the shower, driving, or right before sleep. These are theta brainwave states, when your logical mind relaxes and your intuitive mind can come through. Your higher self knows when you're receptive and sends downloads during these windows. If you have 4 or more of these signs along with the intuition spikes, your full psychic awakening is accelerating. So, how do you work with these abilities? How do you develop them intentionally instead of being overwhelmed by random information? Step 1, start distinguishing between fear and intuition. Fear screams, it's loud, chaotic, attached to worst-case scenarios. Intuition whispers. It's calm, neutral, matter of fact. Practice asking, is this fear talking or is this my soul? True intuition feels peaceful even when it's warning you. Step 2, test your intuition on small things first. Before you check your phone, guess who's texting? Before you open your email, sense how many messages are waiting. Before someone speaks, see if you can feel what they're about to say. Track your accuracy. You'll be surprised how often you're right. Step 3, keep an intuition journal. Write down every intuitive hit you receive. Date it. Be specific. Then check back later to see what came true. This builds trust in your abilities and helps you recognize your specific intuitive language. Step 4, practice the first thought rule. The first thing that comes to you is usually the right answer. The second thought is usually your logical mind trying to rationalize or dismiss it. Train yourself to honor the first hit and act on it.
So why are these intuition spikes happening now? And why are so many people over 45 suddenly experiencing this level of psychic awareness? Dolores Cannon explained that the souls volunteering for Earth's ascension had to spend the first half of their lives operating without these abilities. You needed to learn how to navigate the physical world using only your 5 senses. You needed to develop discernment through trial and error. You needed to make mistakes, learn lessons, and build wisdom through direct experience. If your psychic abilities had been active from childhood, you would have relied on them too much. You wouldn't have developed the grounding and wisdom necessary to use them responsibly. But by age 45, you've lived enough. You've made enough mistakes. You've developed enough emotional maturity. Now you're ready to have these abilities back. Think of it like being given the keys to a car. You wouldn't give them to a 10-year-old. They're not ready to handle that power safely. But at 45, you've learned caution, responsibility, humility. Now your soul trusts you with greater power. And the reason these abilities are activating so rapidly right now in 2024 and 2025 is because the frequency of Earth is accelerating so fast that intuition is no longer optional. The old world operated on logic, analysis, and external authority. You could navigate it using only your rational mind. But the new frequency Earth is entering requires a different kind of navigation. You need to be able to sense energy, read truth, know without proof, trust without evidence. Your intuition isn't just a gift, it's becoming a survival skill. And those of you whose abilities are activating now are being prepared to guide others who are still learning to trust their inner knowing. I need you to understand something that will shift your entire relationship with these abilities. This is just the beginning. Right now, you're experiencing spontaneous intuition spikes. They come and go. Sometimes they're accurate, sometimes you're not sure. But as you continue to work with these abilities, as you trust them, test them, honor them, they will stabilize. Eventually, you won't experience them as spikes anymore. They'll become your normal state of awareness. You'll move through life with a constant sense of inner knowing. You'll be able to access information whenever you need it. You'll trust yourself implicitly. Dolores Cannon found that fully activated intuitive people become what she called conscious channels. They don't just receive random downloads, they can ask for specific information and receive clear answers. They become advisors, healers, guides, people who can see what others can't and offer wisdom that transforms lives. And here's the most beautiful part. These abilities don't just serve you. You're not being given these gifts for your own benefit alone. You're being prepared to serve, to guide people who are lost, to offer clarity when others are confused, to see truth when others are deceived. Your intuition is your medicine, and the world is desperate for what you have. So don't diminish these abilities. Don't dismiss them as coincidence or luck. They are sacred, they are real, and they are yours to develop. Listen very carefully. You are not imagining this. Every intuitive hit you've had, every time you just knew something, every morning that kept you safe, every insight that proved accurate, that was real. Not luck, not coincidence, not your imagination. That was your soul speaking, and you heard it. Most people will go their entire lives never trusting their intuition. They'll dismiss it, rationalize it away, choose logic over inner knowing, even when logic leads them astray. But you're listening, and that makes you one of the most powerful people on this planet. Because in a world full of lies, manipulation, and illusion, you have access to truth. You can sense what's real. You can feel what's right. You can know without proof. Your intuition isn't just a gift, it's becoming a survival skill. And those of you whose abilities are activating now are being prepared to guide others who are still learning to trust their inner knowing. If this video confirmed what you've been experiencing, if you recognize yourself in these words, I need you to make a powerful declaration right now. Go to the comments and write, "I trust my knowing." Say it out loud, claim it, because your declaration is a signal to your higher self that you're ready for more, ready to develop these abilities fully. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now and turn on notifications, because tomorrow I'm releasing another message specifically for you. Your next level of activation is already prepared. Don't miss it.